The modern world demands that we all have some form of insurance, meaning a bunch of folks all kick in and share the financial risks of life in the fast lane. Now, you want to register your car? Who's your insurance company? You want to buy a house? Who is insuring the house? You arrive at the doctor's office and the first thing they ask you is, who is your insurance company? Routine, right? Well, it wasn't always so. Separate insurance contracts were invented in Genoa in 1347. Insurance got separated from investment when the book, quote, On Insurance and Merchant Bets was published in 1552. Now, the first life insurance policies were created by the Amicable Society for a Perpetual Assurance Office, founded in London in 1706. But unless you can guess how long everyone will live, it is impossible to make insurance work. Now, the first life table was written in 1693, but it was useless until the math and statistics needed were in place, and that happened in the 1750s. Life insurance here began in the late 1760s, and between 1787 and 1837, more than 24 life insurance companies were started. Along the way, the insurance industry has brought lots of sophistication to the process of determining how to stay profitable. Now, this week, a friend pointed me to a website where I could test my life expectancy. So today, I will share with you all the secrets of longevity that I learned from taking the test. Now, I'll take away some of the stress by sharing my findings. From my age today, the test says that I'm good until 87 years. Doubt that. But here's how they got to that number. You start off by telling them how old you are, your height, your weight, and your sex. Now, I fiddled with the weight number, discovering that if I lost 25 pounds, I would add 4 more years to my life. Next, they went into cardiovascular family history. Important numbers here were 70 and 55. If your family member lived until 70 without cardiac issues before they were 55, you win. The number dropped 4 years if 2 or more family members had problems before reaching age 55. Next was blood pressure. If you were checked regularly with or without taking medications, you were good. Same numbers. Not under control lost you 6 years. Next up, stress. If you thought that stress is a positive influence, you got 1 more year. If you said that stress often overwhelms you, you lost 1 year. Exercise. Daily upped your score 4 years. If you are not active, you lost 6. I walk, so the score for walking a minimum of 30 minutes 4 days a week was good for 5 more years than the slug number. How about diet? Now, they want you to eat fruits and veggies. If you do, you get 5 years over your friends who eat fast or processed and skip the veggies. Seatbelts. Answering yes, worth 4 more years. Then, nope, don't use. Driving. Some things the insurance companies can get at easily. Accidents and tickets are public records. If you have not had any accidents or tickets in the past 3 years, you get the best score. If you have more than 1 DWI conviction in the last 5 years, you lose 13 years. Drinking. The difference between not and lots was 7 years. The social drinker lost 4 years. Smoking. Never and quit more than 2 years were only 1 year apart. But the 2-pack a day current smoker lost 10 years. Doing drugs for recreation lost you 8 years. Lastly, how often you got to the doctor. Here I was a bit surprised to find out that regularly scheduled and never visit a doctor was only a 1 year difference. So there you have it. All the factors the insurance industry thinks are keeping us alive and well or not. Top 4. Exercising, driving, recreational drug use, and lastly, the real killer, smoking. More than 400,000 deaths per year are related to the effects of smoking. If you can quit, the risks of lung cancer and heart disease begin to drop immediately. Now, it's been reported that the risk of lung cancer probably returns to that of the non-smoker somewhere between 10 and 15 years after you quit. That is good news. Thank you for watching, and God bless.